Hey guys, what's up? It's Steve today, and today's Cancer Shoutouts, week 176 and 177. Yeah, you're probably wondering why I'm posting this Friday and not tomorrow. A good reason, I'm going somewhere tomorrow, so I won't be able to make it tomorrow, so I'm making it now. So, yeah. Anyways, without further ado, we've got like so many emotions shadow, however, so let's get into it. And our first emotion obviously goes to Milk Race Snacks. Bristol Baby and Bushy, as always, is up front. Why am I not surprised? Track, it's those tracks for the HL scale cars, or whatever they're called. William Byron is just chugging out Kyle Busch. That's not a very pleasant sight to see now, isn't it? I like the damage there, that's actually pretty good. I always like those damages cars. That's a nice touch to those cars. The walls are made of paper, not gonna lie, I make my walls are paper too, so no complaints there. Track's pretty good, some motions are pretty good. I would say probably put the finish line more too close to. They are 4 wide, Harv's gonna pay for it. That's through, who cares about him? Probably would move the finish line a bit more further, like the middle of the track. Other than that, great mission, mate, good work, and we'll move on to the next mission of the week. And our next mission over goes to Long Island Cup Seats Racing at a fantasy track. But Wallace is up front. However, that is not my concern right now. My more concern is that how did Garrett Smithy qualify inside the top 5? Somehow, a Rick Ray Racing car managed to qualify inside the top 5. I am not going to ask any more questions. All I know is that Montrex Jr. now leading the race. Good on him. I don't even know what's going on, but all I know is that Rick Ray qualified inside the top 5. It has qualified inside the top 10 with Joey Han at Road America last year, so there is some speed in this Rick Ray car somehow. Well, not the 77 though. Track's pretty good, sorry. Really like the background, like the garage, the haulers there. Track's pretty good. The cars, Ross Chastain, Chris Bell getting into it. And then Chris Bell decides to take out Ross Chastain in the process. At least not Denny Hamlin for once. That's a surprise. Ha ha ha. Anyways, great mission, man. Good work, and we're going to move on to the next mission of the week. I mean, Ham was there, so...
Montrex Jr. is going to be aggressive. Denny Hamlin out front. Aggressive goes around. That's right, Montrex Jr. spins.
And our next mission oddly goes to NASCAR 2016 racing at, well, it seems to be the LA Coliseum, and Kyle Larson is up front. Woohoo! Denny Hamlin second though, so I don't know what's going to happen next. The track definitely looks like LA Coliseum. The stop motion always moves, as I always tell you. Nothing said about this man. He's been here many times already. So underrated. Go subscribe if not yet, because his motions and tracks are really good. Nah, well, William Byron's around, so that's not good. Anyways, great motion, man. Good work, and we're going to move on to the next motion of the week. Ross Chastain gains more people again. Why am I not surprised about anything? And our next motion goes to Mistcraft for his another person here. And we're racing up Martinsville for the final race this season, and Montrex Jr. is up front. Shocking. Bubba was a second. That's actually pretty surprising. Kyle Custer's 4th. Totally not surprised by that one. No, I am surprised. What am I kidding? The championship race, a great season, man. Mistcraft. Every season he does is always great, so while we gotta say it, it's always great. Track's pretty good, stop motion, the graphics, everything's good about Mistcraft. You all know him. You all know he's great stop motion now. There's nothing to say about him. So, great mission, man. Good work, and we're just gonna move on to the next mission of the week.
This final stop. 12 Chevrolets and Timmy Hill's 4. Treble turn 4. One car.
And our next motion goes to Speed Custom Motion racing at Phoenix for the NASCAR Community Cup Series race at Phoenix. I'm going to shut up now. So we have Kevin Harvick up front, hopefully trying to win this race, unlike in real life. Here comes Denny Hamlin to his inside. Why would this is the same guy who always up front every single race? Kevin Harvick, oh, Chase Briscoe's new. That's something. Ty Gibbs up front for once in the Xfinity Series car, so that's something as well. Stop motion, really smooth, gotta appreciate it. I would say probably widen the track a little bit. Other than that, stop motion, track's pretty good, nothing else to gotta say here, so... Great smash, mate, good work, Denny Hamlin's leading, here comes Buick Jr. And we're gonna move on to the next mission. Oh, Hamlin's in a derailing moment, folks. Oh, he's coming back, though. Here he comes, here he comes, here he comes. Here he comes, who's it gonna be? He's coming to the line, here he comes. It's gonna... next motion goes to Bowser 1, racing at Pokino. Oh. Still going for Spitter Plate racing. Joey Logano's up front. Here comes Ringy Bowser. No, here comes Harvick. And there goes Bowser and Logano in the process. Oh my goodness, there's been a crash on lap 1 thanks to probably Christopher Bell, because Christopher Bell. Well, look, E3 is the guy who went to Harvick. It's his fault. Maybe that's why he's next Xfinity Series cars. He go back to the Xfinity Series and learn how to race more better than he is currently right now. I definitely would say maybe try and make a track because it is a pretty rough of Pocono, but I can tell it is Pocono with like 3 corners. Probably have less cautions as well, because there is a few cautions again in this race, so try and do that. Other than that, race motion, mate, good work, and we'll move on to the next motion week. Here comes Bushy, underneath Ricky Spinhouse Jr. Woohoo! And the next motor of the week goes to the Marking Death racing at Atlanta, and don't worry, there's going to be a lot more lines where that came from. Chase Leonte this time, though, is up front. We've got Ross Chastain again. Danny Suarez, we got Blinker, Larson, Truex, Cendric, Bowman, Briscoe. They're going so fast, I can't keep up who's even up front, who ain't. Chastain's not currently leading, though. That's the info I know. They are going backwards again. Honestly, I've kind of gone used to the fact they're going backwards now, so... Hey, it's interesting take on the racing, though. I love it. I love this guy. He's actually got good slow motion. It's very smooth. Very interesting racing. Camera angle's really good. Oh, well, that's not really good. Briscoe and Suarez crashed in the Colin Stenhouse. Oh, boo-hoo. Anyways, great motion, mate. Good work. Nothing's got to say. We're going to move on to the next mission of the week. And our next motion of the goose stop motion bro is racing at Atlanta. Well, I'm not surprised. Would be Byron's up front. We got Coyle Joy out this time up front because it's Atlanta and he's to go to Atlanta basically. He's second. Somehow, this is the quickest I think I've seen LaJoy being up front. Maybe next race he'll be up front and we'll win in the race. We can all dream of that one, can't we now? Anyway, stop motion, really smooth, track's pretty good. It's a chalk of, oh, it was a crash.
Big crash. Oh, Daniel Suarez.
Daniel Suarez crashed, folks, and he hit the wall and he crashed. Boo-hoo. Stop motion, I've already mentioned it. Track's pretty good. The walls are made out of paper. I already mentioned it before. I make track my paper as well, so nothing else to go say, yeah. So, great motion, mate. Good work, and we're going to move on to the next motion of the week. Pow. Bombing it, Suarez. And our next motion of the week goes to MLCS Racing Network, racing at Richmond, baby! Barry Larson's up front. Good for him. The graphics, the track, everything around this man is amazing. The stop motion is very smooth. It's more entertaining than real life Richmond. You know how Richmond is currently. Really smooth stop motion, man. And there's nothing I can really say here. It's just great. Kyle Larson, though, leading is, well, not really great as we all really want someone else to lead. What's next? William Byron's going to blow the corner and turn number 1 or something. Anyways, great motion, mate. Good work. And we're going to move on to the next motion of the week. And next motion of the week goes to Jimmy Waffles. Waffles, I hope that's the name right. He's racing at a track, a road course, and Carl Edwards is back out of time, and he's winning the race currently with Darren Earnhardt back in second. He's back to life, folks, and he's on the hunt for Carl Edwards, because why not? Track, it's got some Lego pieces, so it's pretty good. There's any rules here, so you can slide up any way you want. You can go into the freaking infield, probably. I'm just saying, you probably could. Jeff Gordon there with that fire stacker, that's a pretty good battle. I mean, the legends themselves going at it, and Jimmy Johnson and, I guess, Kyle Busch and Denny Hamlin's teleporting left and right. I don't know what's going on there, but he's teleporting. Stop motion, really smooth. Nothing else to go say here, man. Loved how you're battling more for the second position, because, let's face it, Kyle Edwards, nothing going on there. Good fly over the field here, so... We're going to move on, so great motion, mate. Good work, and move on. Oh, there's a crash! Oh my goodness, who's involved? We got Giggles, Bobby, Curtis, and the Starls. Oh dear, we're moving on. And our next motion of the goes to Arctic Fox for his first person racing at Daytona. Of course we get Daytona on here. It was about to happen, wasn't it? One of these almost had to at least had one Daytona, wasn't it now? Anyways, we got Ty Gibbs here up front leading the race. That's a shocker. And there's a crash. Ty made it through, that's all I know. I think so. We got Blaney, Jr., Johnson, and I believe that's Kyle Busch. There are a few Hot Wheels in this, but there's a few NASCARs. Really, really smooth stop motion. Smoothest I think I've seen a stop motion ever. So, yeah, even smoother than Mistcraft. Kai Dillon going to Kyle Busch. I saw a post one time saying if your favorite driver wrecks, well, get wrecked by Kyle Busch, something like that. Well, my favorite driver is Ty Dillon. He wrecked Kyle Busch. So does that count? Probably doesn't. Really smooth. Go subscribe because this guy is really underestimated. It's great stop motions. Really smooth. Even has some very maybe as well. Pretty amazing there, mate. I know he doesn't have the diecast, but still, it's stop motion. You gotta agree here, man. There's a few diecast here. Anyways, great motion, mate. Good work. And I'll move on to the next motion of the week. And our next motion goes to Northwest Cup Street Race. No, I'm not even going to mention it anymore. I'm not even going to say it. Kyle Larson's up front. We got Kyle Busch in second. We got Giggles Logano in third. He's about to take the lead away from Kyle Busch, however. You all know West already. His emotions, the track, everything is just amazing. There's nothing I've got to say about him, so I'm just going to move on. So, great motion, mate. Good work. And we're going to move on to our next motion of the week. Oh, and Denny Hamlin's around. Oh, no, never mind. Denny Hamlin's been wrecked. Oh dear, what happened this time? Why am I not surprised with Ross Chastain over at Hamlin? Why am I not surprised? And our next motion goes to Cool Cup Series because it's not much to cool and it's done well. Whereas now Kansas and the Hendrick boys are leading the race. Yippee! Welcome to another Hendrick Motorsports domination race, folks, where Hendrick Motorsports will dominate this race and probably win because that's Hendrick Motorsports for you people. They never cheat. Phoenix. Anyways, we got Kyle Busch trying to break up the draft. Chase Elliott's got about his way through the pack. Good to note. But what? The Ross is dead. Oh no! Cole Custer's dead! Oh wow, sucks for him. No one cared about him anyway. Anyways, it's all actually pretty smooth, so great motion, man. Good work, and we're gonna move on from this Cole Custer death. What happened? Stenhouse! Welcome to Wrecking People again, folks. And our next motion goes to Paper Cup Series Race Nat. A track? No, he speaks German, so I can't really know what he's being. All I know is that Harrison Burns leading, and Daniel Suarez is in the 78 car for some odd reason. And Denny Hamlin's up to third, or second, or whatever his position is. Slow motion, it's good. I would probably say take a few more pictures here and there, maybe speed up the cars, because it is a pretty slow one. Thanks, the Dual Series boxes. No, not gonna agree there. Well, I agree there too, because I use them as well. There's nothing else I gotta say here. The slow motion, would it get speeded up, take a few more pictures. Other than that, still great slow motion, so great slow motion, and probably have a lap counter as well, because I don't know what lap we're on. Other than that, great slow motion, mate, good work, and we're gonna move on to the next motion because the 37's in the grass. Well, sucks for him, you should know how to get back on the track though. And our next motion, I'll go to CCCS Racing, hopefully I got the name right for here. Another person there racing that. Screwing it, it's Daytona. Kyle Larson's up front. Good to note. That's all I need to know. Just wait until he blows an engine or has a wreck at some point, because I know it's all coming, folks. We all know it's coming. Slow motion, really smooth. Probably would make the track a bit wide, and the cars do go all over the place and are in the grass for some odd reason. Probably make the track a bit more wider, probably. Other than that, slow motion, it's pretty good. So, great slow motion, man. Good work. And moving on to the next page, because Christopher Buescher has made a mistake. Boo-hoo. Oh, and Larson's wrecked, and he's killed Suarez in the process. And our next motion goes to Brian Spoiler Plus. He's racing at Green Bay, that's a fancy track, and Giggles Logano is up front leading the race. We got Chase Leonte, we got the Mexican boy back after his death at Daytona. He's come back from the dead and he's returned to trying to win races, apparently. Slow motion, really smooth. Track, it's good, it's alright. It's a track, definitely. Suarez trying to win a race, that's something, I guess. Oh, here he comes now. Here comes Amiga. Oh, and Denny Hamlin is spun out for absolutely no reason whatsoever, because that is Denny Hamlin for you people at his finest. How many wrecks has Denny Hamlin had this week? Jeez, there's gonna be so many of them. Anyways, slow motion, pretty smooth. Track, pretty good. Nothing else to say. He's been here many times already, so great motion, man. Give it work, and we're gonna move on to the next motion of the week. And our next motion, we're going to Southeast Cup Series racing at Atlanta for the next NASCAR race. Hey, I did this race last year. Only did the highlights though. Anyways, we got the Hapster up front, Atlanta. Again, no surprise there. Here comes Larson again, trying to win a super speeder race. How's that gonna play out? Probably never wreck, probably. Anyways, slow motion's pretty good. The track's pretty good. The racing's pretty entertaining. Definitely better than my race last year. Definitely gonna agree with that because they did need half a race. So yeah. Anyways, so great motion, man. Keep it work. I'm rusty for these now, but he's been in many times already. So move on to our next motion of the week. Hey, Ryan Blaney's up front now. YRB. And our next motion of the week goes to Dow Cup Series. How many stop motions are there this week? Jesus! Anyways, we got Eric Amarolo up front with Giggles Logano and Christopher Buescher for some weird reason up front. And I'm not going to ask. He's up front. Track's pretty good. Yeah, the track's pretty good. Definitely looks like the LA Coliseum. Buescher is about to take the lead away at the LA Coliseum. Buescher, you have not done anything at the LA Coliseum. Now you're doing something here. What is wrong with you, my guy? Anyways, never else to go say here. No doubt at this point. So, great mission, man. Keep it work. And we'll move on to the next mission of the week. Come on. Whoever you... Is that Kaz Growler? Come on, Kaz. Keep up, mate. You're going at a slow pace. Oh, Kevin! Oh, my goodness. He's talking about... And he's talking about car wash. And he's talking about basically nearly the whole of Toyota. Congratulations, Kevin Harvick. What did you achieve from that, mate? And our final submission of it goes to Camper Racing League. Racing at... well, a track. I don't know what the track's called. Anyway, if you got... Ryan Newman trying to battle for the lead with, I don't know, is that Casey Mears? I think it's Casey Mears or Mark Marn diecast. I think it's Casey Mears because I don't think Mark Marn's car looks like that. So, Casey Mears trying to win for the race here, folks. Not going to ask anymore. Oh, and Mondrex Jr. has crashed into Paul Menard and Jeff Burton. Or was it Paul Menard and Red Mondrex Jr.? It was definitely Paul Menard and Red Mondrex Jr. Get hard with Menard, folks, because he's getting hard on the wreck. That made no sense. Anyways, Campbell's been there many times already. There's nothing about God say about him. So, great mission, man. Keep work, and then we'll go back to the booth because I've had enough this week. Well, this week it is. And as we go to all the submissions from this week, Chris has made a submission in the last 2 weeks, and everyone who made the episode. So, congrats to you guys. Oh yeah, also if you couldn't tell, yes, I now had to edit this video because my tablet decided to mess up near the end. That really sucked. Anyways, that's all I gotta say here. So I'll see you guys when I post another video. Probably not tomorrow. Probably maybe, I don't know. And I'll see you guys whenever I post another video at all times. I'll see you guys in 2 weeks' time for the next one my shout video. This is me, Season X, and I have to know though. Bye guys.